green-winged macaw. This is a type of macaw that's found in the tropical Amazon rainforests of southern Venezuela, southeastern Colombia, down into northern Brazil. Now, green-winged macaws are not an endangered species. Now, I've been teaching Gomez to do some flying around the audience. It's a little windy, but I think he'll do all right. Come on, buddy. Come on. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is why they're called black vultures. Solid black, except for some wings and feet. These birds run and launch themselves like a big hang glider, and then they pretty well soar wherever they need to go. Now, since condors are the largest of... Feel her wobbling. There you go. You can step off. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Got to keep it nice and fun for you. All right. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You're not even hardly hungry. You're just excited to be out here. Here, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down so you can concentrate on this nice little exit.
Hello, I'm here with Joe at the Paso Zoo. We've just had an excellent Wings of the World bird show with all kinds of fascinating birds out showing to the people. But Joe, what I'd really like you to talk to us about is your work with the condors.
Yes, it was actually about 27 years ago I started getting involved with condors. The Fish and Wildlife Service actually was breeding South American Andean condors as a practice learning curve before diving into California condor restoration. And when Andean condors sort of got left behind, that was what really challenged me to want to get more involved with them. So we now help condors in several different ways. We use a couple of our Andean condors in our shows, both here in El Paso and other locations that we do, and that helps show people how big a condor is, how beautiful they are, helps get their attention, get them thinking about condors. And then through my foundation, the Condor Fund, we actually help them on several different levels. At one point we share our donations with other groups like the Peregrine Fund at the Grand Canyon, who is monitoring the California Condor program there, and I've gone up there and helped them test those birds for lead and help re-release into the wild. It's very fun. But there is a lot of people working with California condors, not so many with Andean condors. So with the Andean condors, there's still a festival going on in southern Peru called the Jaguar Festival. It's where they actually strap condors to the backs of bulls for bullfights. We're fighting very hard to get that stopped. We're raising money to take trips both to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Peruvian ambassador, as well as to go all the way to Lima and meet with the Minister of the Interior. As a condor trainer and someone who's very knowledgeable in condors, I'm a very strong voice for them, and they're actually willing to meet with me. So we're going to do some good there.
I think the tourists aren't too thrilled about that either, so that might give you a little bit of...
Luckily, it's not in an area where the tourists are. It's up in what's called the Apurimac area, which is way up in the high country.
I mean, even your eco-tourists, who are important fundings for these economies, these nations, won't be thrilled for this, and they give them a little bit more pressure.
We hope. I mean, I wish it was that simple because it would already be stopped. Yeah. But for some reason or another, you have a culture that seems to think they want to hold on to this. It has something to do with the Inca spirit versus the Spanish conquest.
But it's not that old. It's something new.
It only started in the 1980s. So even when they cite tradition, it's not even one generation at this point. So we're working on that. And then at a deeper level, we're working on collecting, obtaining, importing as many Andean condors as possible so we can have a huge breeding project so that we can raise young without any contact with humans, and that makes it very easy to transition them back into the Andes for release into the wild. So several different levels of helping birds, and you know, the kids in the front row, when they get to feel the wind of a condor's wing across them, I hope they will be moved and motivated to grow up to get involved with condor conservation the way I have.
Great. Real quick for the video, your website.
The website is thecondorfund.org, and that'll help explain about these Jaguar festivals and also the work that we're doing. And then our main website is birdman.tv, where you can learn more about the show.
Great, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.